Okay, right. Back with some more Hades, because it's been a little while since I streamed this. I've been playing this a lot offline, but not on this save file. This is the old save file that we have. Alright, review.
Prophecy's been added to the list.
Right, yeah, we've got all the weapons currently in the
Prophecy
game.
has been fulfilled.
Right. There's a bunch more that will be added as well, I think. Right. I think we might want to save up for thick skin because that'll actually help us a lot. Add a bit more health, you know. Might as well max that out, why not? Need 500 for another Death Defiance.
Alright, I'm ready.
We'll work on that. Right. Also, as always, let me know if the stream's okay, sound and quality, and as always. The hell is going on with this?
Exegriff, you're telling me your secrets.
Ah, right. Okay. Okay, so aspect of Zagreus, the form in which the adamant rail first revealed itself. Maximum ammo. Okay, so that increases ammo. Not keen on the bird's eye view from this game, but the art design is nice. Yeah, I like the art design as well. It's pretty cool. I don't mind the camera, to be honest. I mean, it sort of suits this style of game in a way. Okay, so that will increase the amount of ammo to +4. 4 extra rounds. For 8 seconds after absorbing your special's blast, deal more damage. Okay. After you manually reload, your next shot is empowered. So I'm assuming that means, you know, when enemies absorb the damage, the blast of the special, they take a 12% extra damage afterwards. I don't understand that.
My aspect of Exegriff feels even stronger.
What did you do, boyo?
I don't know what I'm doing, Skelly. Increasing the ammo on it, apparently.
Grant me the aspect of Eris.
What kind of sorcery was that?
No idea. You know, I'm going to increase the ammo a little bit more, why not?
Exegriff, awaken.
And I can only do it with this weapon. Unless I equip, then I can do it with that as well. Right.
Let me see into your past.
Right, okay.
Care for a warm-up with that?
So this one... bonus move speed and dash distance. After 3 seconds... for 3 seconds after you special... I'm not reading that wrong. For 3 seconds after you special, your attack may deal critical damage. Is that after 3 seconds, like for 3 seconds after you use your special, your attack may, I don't know what that means. Your special dislodges from foes. These are kind of crappy, aren't they, really? I guess I'll go for that.
My aspect of Stygius grows stronger. My keepsakes.
Right, I want to continue leveling this up, because I think that'd be pretty good.
Long way to go. Think I'm ready.
Alright, let's go.
Time you learn the bearing of the gods, and to assert yourself. For this I have employed the greatest of the Greeks, or what became of him.
This
Oh,
one's for you, Achilles.
lovely.
Uncle Poseidon.
Uncle Poseidon, let's give him a gift.
Uncle Poseidon, this here is for you. Would that my father were as easygoing as yourself.
Ah, a show of generosity from my most favored nephew. Your gift is mightily appreciated. I'll just go ahead and add it to the pile.
Okay.
Nephew, your cruel father, Hades, he's my elder brother. You know that. Not exactly the expressive type, and never was. We seldomly saw eye to eye on things.
Special deals more damage and knocks foes away. Your cast damages foes in an area and knocks them away. Your dash deals damage and knocks them away. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that. Also, it's part of the favoured choice as well. Or fated choice.
The sea god's might.
But yeah, like I said, I've been playing this a lot off stream on a separate save file. I haven't progressed further than what I have in this. In fact, I've only managed to get up to the ball once and then I died, and I've just been struggling to get up to it ever since. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Ares, I think.
Numbskulls.
Got another gift.
The blessing of your uncle Lord Poseidon might have helped you to this point, but here, my gift shall see you further still.
Your cast sends a Rift Blade hurtling ahead. Your attack special and cast do more damage. After you take damage, inflict doom on nearby foes. Yeah, we'll go for that.
This means war.
I think that'd be quite useful. Is there anything else in here? Yeah, there's a gift over there. There's a key there. I'm gonna go for keys because I want to upgrade my abilities. It's a little bit slow, but that'd probably be very useful against like a load of crowds, perhaps. More health. I do like the sword a lot, actually. It's one of my favourite weapons, I'd say.
What's for sale?
Sure, a Chaos Gate. You know what? Yeah, let's go for the Chaos Gate. Go for crystals. Or gems, or whatever they're called. Jewels. Oh, you had a lot of health. A lot of wireframes.
Gemstones.
Oh, damn, there's a Poseidon buff there as well.
Let me have it.
Oh, we already paid for this, so let's go for this. The Chaos Gate.
Darkness.
It's very similar to the deals of the devil deals in Binding of Isaac.
The deepest reaches of the underworld. the void from which all life and consciousness sprang forth during the dawn of time. The realm of chaos. A land almost unseen even to denizens of Death's kingdom.
Could you keep it down?
I sensed a certain rumbling here within the bowels of the earth. It is as though it had ingested something that did not sit well. Perhaps the earth itself wishes to spit you up and out.
For the next 4 encounters, each time you cast, get hit for 4 health. Afterwards, any darkness you find is worth 109%. That's very good. For the next 3 encounters, your life total is reduced by 38. Afterwards, your attack deals 33% more damage. For the next 4 standard encounters, you face 79% more foes. Afterwards, you gain 1 blood shard. I think I'm going to go for the first one, to be honest. So for the next 4 encounters, I just should try to avoid casting, basically. Just use my standard attacks and specials.
Delicious.
Go for the dash.
You honor me.
This is because we can't really do anything else. No point in going for that. Challenge room.
You're out well past your curfew, boy.
Made them mad.
Well, I hate it when I hit them and then they attack me anyway. Yeah, sure.
Death is inescapable.
It's probably a mistake doing this, but...
Why do I even bother?
Now to collect.
Go for more gems, why not? I was in the middle of a dodge there and yet it didn't avoid the damage. Given that I pretty much briefly phase out of existence, it looks like, I think I should avoid the damage there. Oh, we are weak. We need more abilities, really.
Gemstones.
Upgrade some money.
More pests. Good night. Power of Olympus.
We'll do that now, because now we can use our ability without taking damage, which is pretty nice. I'm going to go for this mostly because I think we do need more god favors. I really do think we do. Like, we've only got 2.
like I've got a
I'm gonna go
choice
for
tonight.
Poseidon mostly because I got a higher chance of getting a rare ability from him. Even though I don't think it really matters because you get them both anyway. If you survive. Your attacks do more damage and knock foes away. Given that I've got a melee weapon, that's probably not the best thing to go for. Your call makes you surge into foes while impervious for 1.2 seconds. You know what? Sure.
Let's make some waves, right, Uncle?
The whims of our kind are unpredictable, my kin. But you shall find responses to such acts to be the definition of consistency.
Apologies, Lord Ares.
Jesus. Ares stuff is really awkward to deal with. God, I had to heavily rely on my cast there.
Well, haven't you withstood my murderous intent? Resilience as this deserves reward, and I am feeling rather generous.
Your attacks inflict doom. Pretty nice. How do you take damage? Inflict doom. Special inflicts doom. I'm gonna go for special inflicts doom also because that's like an AoE.
The will to fight.
So you got your normal attacks and then, you know, your special, which is like an AoE. Even though that does hit multiple enemies, but still. Oh,
Must have slept.
perfect. I'm going to die to this boss unless I buy that, which I'm
Here's the
going to
fee.
buy. And I've no more money, so I may as well buy that. If I give
Fine day
Charon
night
a
to you as
gift,
well,
what does he
Charon.
do? Like, here's a gift, Charon. Have it.
Charon, you've been such a reassuring sight, I thought I'd offer you a token of my gratitude. Wait, you don't have to give me something in return. It was a gift. Though, you're insisting, aren't you? I don't know what to say, mate.
Why is it? Why they give me one heart? Okay, I don't get this. I don't get, like, they give me one heart. I thought that was like maybe help. I don't know. Maybe it's favor.
I'm back, Meg.
Your weapon's looking rather dull there, Zacharias. Great Daedalus decided not to grace you with his gifts this time around.
No, I refused them pretty much.
Now that you mention it, he hasn't, no. Though I'm prepared to say I don't need special augmentations to get past you.
Oh, we can put that to the test right now. Just remember, you need all the help you can get.
No, I really don't. Although you are a lot harder to fight melee than range.
Here's my whip. We're not finished yet. Stand still for me. Bastard.
Damn it.
Poseidon.
Damn it. Oh, trap. Mid dodge as well, I think.
You're mine.
Poseidon.
I hate fighting her melee, it's so hard. Unless you have, like, proper upgrades. But that's my second life gone, so we're gonna die in the next area anyway, so... This run is pretty much dead. Because you need your second
just be a
chance to get
moment,
past
Father.
the Hydra.
You're
If you
not
don't have the
permitted
second
to
chance
leave,
against the Hydra,
Nautilus.
you're dead. There's no, you can't get past it.
Got something new to try.
Unless you're ridiculously overpowered. So unless you're ridiculously overpowered or you have a ranged weapon, you cannot get past a Hydra without a second chance. There's just so much shit going on, it's stupid, really.
The Asphodel Meadows. More bloodless? There.
Oh, damn it, there's a bloody head here.
Next. Mine.
So much going on. I do like the sword, but it's really only helpful if you've got upgrades for it, like a lot of good ones. We've got a shop on the right, but we don't have much, so we must just go for the money. Oh, I really need, like, better abilities to deal with armor. Well, we have, remarkably, we've recovered a lot of our health. And that's from the thing that we bought before the boss. That increases the chances to drop items.
Now what?
More maximum health. We've got to go for the Zeus. We need more abilities. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well.
Somebody lose a spine out there.
Yes, we're actually on a giant spine. Or within a giant ribcage, really. Actually, this area is really helpful for our cast ability.
Good, come on in. What
Your attacks do more damage? No, I don't really want that one. Your boons with knockaway effects deal damage to bosses, so I'll dodge really. Knockaway effects also rupture foes. I'm gonna go for the...
Let's make
that
some
one.
waves.
Mostly because we're gonna need as much help as possible getting past this area's boss.
He's back.
That wasn't too bad.
Well, what's good there, cuz? Who am I kidding? We can cut the small talk. I don't mind. I interrupt my brothers and sisters all the time.
Special's 12% faster. After you take damage, recover. Dash 3 times in a row. Take the first one.
And here we go.
Oh, we do need more keys. How many keys do we have? Can we see? 5, yeah. If we gain one more, we get 6, and then we'll have the needed amount.
Skull crushers. Another key.
Alright, we're gonna go. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we'll go for this one.
Time to mix up my style.
Their strike hits twice and deals 30% damage. Your thrust deals 200% damage and has a 40% chance to crit. Your attacks deal 200% damage when striking from behind.
Daedalus, wherever you may be right now, thank you.
Alright, we're gonna die to this because we're nowhere near strong enough, nor do we have an extra health, so an extra
Remember me.
life. So we're not gonna win this.
Die.
Mate, I can't hit you if you're all the way over there. It's a bit cheating. So you can't beat that. You can't beat it. You need to have a second life or an extremely overpowered build to get past that boss. And we had
Oh,
neither.
that stupid Hydra. What happened to Hypnos?
You're back. I have to say, lad, authorizing transfer of the fated list from the old archives straight into your chambers. Bold of you. And right beneath your father's nose at that.
Oh, that? Just another job from the house contractor near as I'm concerned, sir. Not like anything on the list was getting done while I was stuck in the archives besides.
Well, that's the spirit, I suppose. If there's one thing I know, it's that the three fates always get their way. But if you wish to help them go about it, then perhaps they'll pay you back in kind.
I wouldn't mind their help, I guess.
You are not to aid him in these matters, Nyx. His foolishness is to be scorned and reprimanded, not indulged. Do we have an understanding?
We have an understanding, Lord. I'm committed to this realm and to this house, and I remain, as ever, in your debt.
It is not necessary to remind me. Surely all those who once defied my brothers and myself would much prefer a post within my house over eternity within the lowest depths of Tartarus. Not that the darkness there would trouble you.
I hate it when they fight.
Family squabbles,
You
even though
keep an
she's
eye on Father
not our
for me,
mother
boy.
anymore.
Don't let him sour up everyone's mood.
Cerberus promises to do exactly that, in his own way.
Who's the best three-headed boy?
Who's the only three-headed boy?
Hello.
Alright. Founders restore 10% more. Chambers may contain urns with 5 opals. We can get that. These are the ones I've already got. No, we'll work our way down, I guess.
I'll have to keep an eye out for this next time out there.
What is it that you're on about?
Oh, hello, Zagreus. You look a little down. And so I was just wondering, would you perchance fancy a song right now?
Sure.
Oh, fancy that one, do you? Alas, I'm not the heart to sing it anymore. I'm glad you like it, though.
Right, okay.
Megara's not around.
Doesn't look like. Nor anyone else that I can talk to.
That should do it.
Gotta go for thick skin. And put a lot of points in there.
that.
So we've got an extra 25 life.
Good to go.
Been waiting over here.
Ah.
I need the rail.
How about you give me your best shot?
Right, I don't know what that is exactly.
Hey, that chopped up different somehow.
Wait a minute.
Far greater gods than I once wielded you.
Bonus max ammo 6. I'm pretty sure this already had 12 rounds to begin with, so I don't know where the bonus ammo is coming in.
You been messing with that shooting thing, pal?
Have to rearm. One more time. There we go.
Your attack is replaced with a short range spread of 5 shots. No, how about no? Your attack deals 1 damage for each uninterrupted hit to a foe. Your special deals 200 damage in a large area around you. Use at your own risk. Daedalus is not liable for self-inflicted harm. Right.
Thanks, Daedalus.
Gotcha.
Can't do that.
Well, you can do that. You just did it. forget how you reload manually. Because it doesn't actually tell you in the tutorial, it just says hold to reload and doesn't tell you what button to hold.
How do you do? That's a relief.
It is indeed a relief. Got 100 health already. That's nice.
Gemstones.
Say, little Hades, you've some spunk in you. Why, I think you take after me more than my crusty older brother. We'll get away from that old Carter yet.
Dash deals damage. Yeah, I might go for that still. Deals more damage. I still think the dash is probably more valuable. Especially given that I'm using a ranged weapon. The dash gives me an extra layer of close range defense.
Hello, mates.
Seriously, stop saying mates.
The underworld's power.
More Poseidon. Oh, your special does more damage and knocks us away. That's a lot more damage than what it offered previously. So yeah, we'll take that.
The power of the sea.
Next boon you find is an upgraded rarity. Nice, I'll take that. Yeah, that's going to be quite lethal. Oh, Zeus. We haven't seen Zeus in ages, actually.
Ready, lads?
This ability is actually really strong now. I like it.
Even when you reach the surface, Agrius, you call upon me then and there, all right? I'll personally see to it that you'll be escorted up to Olympus and your quest shall be complete.
But I feel like it's not going to be that easy. Your attack emits chain lightning when you damage a foe. Your cast is a burst of chain lightning that bounces between foes. That'd be pretty useful.
Is my hair sticking up?
Yes, in fact it is sticking up slightly.
Oh, God.
Come forth, wretches, and stop this meddler.
You can try.
Father.
Again, you make a mockery of me.
There.
Chaos Gate. We're going to go into the Chaos Gate. We've got enough health to sacrifice anyway.
The heart of the underworld.
The fathomless expanses hidden in darkest corners of the underworld stretch well past the notice of Lord Hades himself. And yet, the interfering prince somehow discovers passage there.
Wasn't all that hard to find, really.
Yeah, it's a giant portal.
The Olympians are vying for your favor, are they not? So often they forget themselves. They force their blessings onto you, whilst I merely offer you a choice.
You cannot collect your bloodstone for 11.75 seconds, after which your dash strike deals 50% more damage. For the next 3 encounters, you face 74% more foes, after which you gain 77 life. Oh, max life. Each time you cast, your special does 35% damage. If I go for that, my special will be one-shotting everything. I mean, these 2 bottom ones are very tempting. I'm gonna go for the extra life because I feel like my weapon already does a lot of damage as it is.
That's who I think it is.
Hey, sir.
Ah, hi.
Within the depths of Tartarus reside the most wretched of all the shades who linger for eternity within the underworld, whose lord and master is especially unkind to those attempting to cheat death.
Lots of wretchedness to go around, I guess.
You know, Prince, it's been good not having to see those Fury sisters quite as much lately. The main one, what's her name? She's on your case now, isn't she?
You mean Megara? She's on my case, all right. Under strict orders not to let me out of Tartarus. I guess that means you've got yourself a break. About damn time they gave one to you, sir.
Right, well, we don't really need healing. I'm gonna go for probably some darkness.
Good idea.
Thank you, mate.
Godspeed and all.
Got to reload.
The main attack doesn't do a lot of damage to... Well, it doesn't do a lot of damage. Full stop, really. Damn, I didn't mean to get hit by my own thing there. That was an accident.
Just getting warmed up. Like that.
I don't understand, like... I know I figured this out last time, but it's been a while since then. I don't know how to reload this. Let's give a gift to Aphrodite,
Lady
why not?
Aphrodite,
See what she offers.
I am truly blessed simply to have made your acquaintance, so this is for you.
Lasting relationships are built on reciprocity. So if you lavish me with gifts, why, what am I to do but give you something in return?
I'm honored,
I've got one heart. I don't know.
Little godling, you must know the 7 types of love by now, don't you? It's quite a complicated field, though several types intrigue me most of all. In fact, why, I have several types of love for you right here.
Right, your attack deals more damage and inflicts weak. When foes are slain, they damage nearby foes. I'm gonna go for that. Your attack deals more damage because we do need a boost in attack damage.
Hey there, Meg.
Alright, Meg.
Finally, you're back. You won't get past me like you did last time. Though I would like to see you try. Come closer, Zagreus.
Oh shit, I knew I couldn't get away with that. That was a lot easier with ranged weapon. A lot easier.
Got you that time, Meg.
Didn't even use up our second life as well. Got hit a few times and I could have done a lot better, but it's alright.
Where do you think you're going?
You know exactly where.
Ah, Eternal Rose, of course. Next boon you find from Aphrodite, her blessings have a 10% chance to be rare better. Okay, so it's like the Poseidon one. Items from the Well of Charon have durations increased by 4 encounters. Okay, we'll keep this one for now. I think we need that. I'm gonna take that instead. Right, onwards and upwards, quite literally. I think we do have a strong setup here, although I do believe that our main attack is probably the weakest so far.
Dead to the last.
Oh yeah, we got the health increase now because we survived 4 encounters. That's nice.
Good to be back here.
Looky who.
From within a humble residence in Asphodel reverberates the golden-sounding voice of Lorne Eurydice, who once attempted to escape the underworld and failed utterly, much like Prince Zagreus.
You watch yourself, old man.
Say, tell me something there, your royal majesty. You know a lot of shades. You wouldn't happen to know an Orpheus, would you? Spindly little thing, whiny voice. Heard he's officially serving in your court, making music.
Of course I know Orpheus. We're mates. Wait, why do you ask?
You're mates, huh? Just as long as you don't count on him for anything. Hasn't even mentioned me, has he? Well, if he ever does, you tell him I am doing great. I'm great.
Right. 2 random boons are upgraded. Up to 4 random boons. Gain plus level 1. Plus 1 level. Palm porridge might be good. I'm gonna go for the Ambrosia Delight.
I knew it.
Wow, that's good.
Is it? Yeah.
Bye.
Oh, I hate brimstones so much.
Out of ammo. Stay dead.
Not bad.
You probably caught yourself thinking, Hermes sure is quick, so how come it took so long for him to show up in the first place? Well, I'm afraid that's not for you to know. But it's not because I was late. Not late for anything.
Very busy lad. He's got other places to be. He can't be everywhere at once, surely. Especially with 21% fast. I don't think we really need that. I think we're going to go for 20% chance to dodge.
Who felt that?
Oh, Hades. Although we do have a lot of money. I'm gonna go Hades.
Get me out of here.
Sorry, not Hades, Ares.
My favorite power couple.
Whoa, Jesus Christ, that knocked me back. Oh wow, that was crazy.
Don't let it
That
go
is
to
so
your head.
strong.
Winds of war blow fiercely on the surface now, my kin. Thus I'm able to confer upon you even greater power than has been my custom.
Just in a foe. Attack or special does more damage. Yes. Yes, yes, and more yes. I will gladly take that. More damage for the special. I suppose it does, you know, result in, you know, higher risk for myself, as if I get caught in it. You know, things aren't going to be so great. I completely lost where I was for a second there. Jesus Christ, where was I going? Ooh. Okay, so we can sell that. Don't really want to sell anything, to be honest. Don't really need to sell anything. We'll go for more life though. I'll gladly take that.
Wait, make it.
Challenge chest. Where'd he go? Oh, he's all the way over there. Oh, that knocks me back.
Time to collect.
I've got over 200 maximum health now. That's pretty good.
You shall pay for that.
No time to lose. There.
Oh, fucking hate those things. They're annoying, they are. They freeze you in place.
Finally.
Oh, you know what? We'll go for the shop. Hermes is great, but you know, I haven't been to shop in a while.
Care on, mate. Now, hypothetically, if I provided you with, say, 1,000 coins, would you be willing to give me a ride in your beautiful boat? Upriver, I should say, specifically. I had to ask.
You know, we can take all of this, really.
Gods grant me strength.
Alright, what do we want? More special damage, I think. I'll take that for the extra health. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Get back in the lava and no one gets hurt. Got you.
Damn. So strong.
Rearming.
We barely lost any health in this. That was really easy with that weapon and those upgrades. Really easy.
Any more heads you'd like chopped off? No?
Well, Asphodel is definitely like the place that I hate the most.
No paradise awaits you, boy.
I figured. Thanks.
You know what? Yeah, we'll take the Chaos Gate.
Well past the flaming river escalates the hidden stair toward the most well-guarded, splendorous environment within the underworld. The heavenly Elysium, home eternal to the greatest souls which ever lived.
Pretty sure we
Surely
already
they're friendly,
read
right?
that.
Get me
Or
out of
listened
here.
to that. I don't know.
Check.
Right, so this is the first. Well, this is not the first we've ever gotten. We got to like the sub boss of this area, and that was
Another
it.
day or night in paradise.
Right, 26 health. Yep, let's go for the
Going in.
Chaos Gate.
Where am I?
You know where you are. You're in Chaos, I guess.
In the name of Hades.
For the next free, every time you draw a special, lose health. Don't really like the sound of that. For the next 4 encounters, you take 29% extra damage. Afterwards, boon of 50% chance to be rare. These are all rubbish. I suppose for the next 3 encounters I can, not use my special as often, so we'll go for the first one.
I suspected you would choose the same.
We could go for more. You know, I'm going to go for more gems. I'm going to try and get those contracts done.
Splitters.
Splitters?
Back.
What are splitters?
What's regenerating?
Christ.
That one's come back.
Yeah, well, we'll deal with him once we've cleared these splitters out of the way.
Gemstones.
We don't really need, more health. We're not desperate in terms of health, so we'll go for weapon upgrade. So far the upgrades have been like really solid with our weapon.
Exogryph, prepare to fire.
I hate these things because they fire like homing butterflies at you. More bloody splitters. Okay, that was a little bit tough, but we managed it. When firing your special, foes in a target radius are 75% slower. Your attack is a 3-round burst, but you never have to reload. Your attack is faster and more accurate, gain plus ammo. Alright, we'll try that.
Beware the adamant rail.
Oh yeah, I much prefer that because you can like dodge fire. I like that much better. Yeah, I like that a lot better. Alright, so we're obviously going to go for the double because we get both of them if we live. Besides, one of them is also Poseidon. That's quite nice.
One of them's going to be mad.
I'm thankful for the gesture there.
Right. You do more damage when slamming foes into barriers. Slamming foes into barriers creates a watery blast in the area. I reckon that can have a pretty big impact because I think our special knocks our foes back and that could possibly smash them into barriers, which will in turn cause this to come into effect. So yeah, we'll go for that extra blast
Power
damage.
of the sea.
We've got one more turn before we can use a special
You
again.
shall find I don't take such rejections lying down, and you shall find it out the hard way.
Forgive
boy.
me, Aphrodite.
Oh god, it's...
Looks like I angered her.
Yeah, looks like you have, so... Although, lucky for me, Aphrodite is not actually that scary. You know, her hand in these fights are not actually that terrifying. So her little area of effects are quite easy to dodge.
To stay upset with you forever, little godling. So let's move along from that small misunderstanding.
Why does she keep
there.
calling me little godling? Is she like giant or something? Is she Guinevere from Dark Souls? Is she like 20 feet tall? Any, was it max life chamber rewards are worth more? What do you do damage with weak? Your weak effects have a longer duration. That would be pretty good.
I feel fabulous.
No, very nice. He feels fabulous. Right, now we can use our special without taking any damage now. Yeah, without taking any damage from chaos, that is. So now we're back to our overpowered self again.
Back. That was regenerating. Damn it, one's come back.
It didn't regenerate for much longer.
My time.
But we are running a little low on health, so we're gonna go for the shop.
Greetings, Charon.
I'm gonna go for the health.
Don't
I would
spend it all
love
on
to go
fights,
for the
mate.
Zeus buff, but I can't really like risk it. Let's go for this. Aphrodite buff. Ah, you.
We meet again, Short One, for further battle.
Yep.
Short one? It's a low blow, sir. I thought you were the big honorable type.
You mock my sense of honor. Common tactic. Now prepare. Now, Short One.
I don't know how you dodge his like when he charges at you, like he persistently runs after you. I don't know how you dodge that. Like, are you meant to like trick him into running into walls, perhaps? I mean, luckily I've got a lot of health, so I can pretty much tank it. See, I don't get it. I don't know what you're meant to do against that, because you can't, like... Hang on, is this a tactic? Is that really a tactic? We beat him.
I respect your strength, Short One. The champion of Elysium awaits. Until such time.
I guess I win this round.
Right, now... I remember beating this guy, and we went a little bit further and we died, didn't we? We didn't get to the actual boss of the area, so... When foes are slain, he damaged nearby foes and inflict weak. That's pretty good. I'm gonna take that one. Dying Lament.
Heartbreak time. Never gone this far.
Oh, this is the furthest we've got to.
Do not mess with me right now.
Oh, these guys have ranged weapons, it seems.
More target practice.
Power up. More dash damage.
Very good.
Hermes or an upgrade. You know, we're gonna go for Hermes.
One's rearming. He's fully recovered.
Yeah, I know, and I think they're like stun locking me or something. Huh. That was actually quite tough, and we are running a little low on health.
I accept this message.
Extra dash, why not?
Hermes, send me on.
Should I for a shop? We're gonna go for a shop.
Just tidying up a bit.
Poseidon. Yeah, I'll go for Poseidon. There's no health drop there anyway.
Well, my plan to get a hold of you via the boatman worked out flawlessly. Harness the might of the sea then, why don't you?
Your knockaway effects also rupture foes. I think that's a pretty good choice.
Let's make some waves, right, Uncle?
We've got boss time.
Wasn't me.
The magnificently ominous facade of the great Elysian Stadium looms tall above the rabble-rousing prince, as if to goad him into such a competition which he cannot hope to win.
Cheers for the vote of confidence, old man.
98 health. We do have a second chance. Let's see how badly this goes.
Oh, wow.
Oh, is it a team up?
Beware, short one. Now you face a foe more terrible even than I. The only foe whom I've ever faced who bested me.
Hold, fiend! You'll walk not one more step toward the light of day, so long as I am here.
Theseus, no way. You two are legends. I'd be honored if we had a sporting contest here.
A naked attempt to sway me from my convictions. Defend yourself, you blackguard, and may the gods show you some mercy, for I shall not.
Oh, God.
Taught you some sloppy technique. You see?
I hate the damn ball. I'm getting rid of him first. How the fuck is that reaching me? It's like got a range of 1,000,000 miles. Right, one's down.
You're next, King.
Lord Dionysus, lend me your power.
The gods are helping him.
Try all you like.
Got him. First try. That was really, really tough, actually. I almost died. Oh, wow. Alright, on to the next area.
You think you can just walk away from me?
It's more of a brisk jog. Let's see here.
Still keeping that. Restore temp. Yeah, we need health restoration as much as possible.
Cheers.
One last stop, but there's one more area before we get out of here. Ah, yeah, it looks like.
Ground floor.
At last, the willful prince has ventured all the way up to the surface of the mortal realm. Yet still he is encased within the earth itself. The gateway to the underworld. A threshold from which there is no escape.
We'll see about that.
Usually there's like an area that you can view. Oh no.
The multi-headed Cerberus stands vigilant before the underworld's entryway. The tales of what happens to those foolish enough to attempt to pass are far too graphic to describe.
So it's really come to this, boy. After everything we've been through. Well then, this is how it has to be. There's nothing left to say. Except for, on your guard.
Is it?
No,
I was
but
gonna
seriously,
say,
boy.
we can't.
I know why
Not
you're
right
here.
now.
There has to be a way to make you look the other way. What if I help you with the satyr problem? Would you let me go? Please. I have to find Mother. You know what this means to me.
After a moment's hesitation and deliberation, the voracious Hound of Hell barks once, affirmatively toward the prince, who sets off in search of something that can sate the monster's appetites.
Good. Now I just need to head off the beaten path here and see what I can find.
Can I approach him? Alright, I can approach him and I won't die.
Should stock up for the road ahead.
I don't have enough for any of this.
The vast temple of Styx and its innumerable dangers now are all that separates the underworld prince from the land outside, which he so desperately longs to see.
I've almost made it.
Yeah.
All these tunnels.
God. I think... I'm overwhelmed for choice right now. I guess we can go for more Zeus stuff, because we've got a lot of... Poseidon stuff already. What the heck is that thing? Cure.
No thanks.
Oh, right, okay. So if I get poisoned, I can cure myself with that? Okay. Well, I will say...
Doesn't taste like anything.
These small chambers really work well for me with this ability, although they are getting smaller.
Poisoned.
That was quick. When am I going to get my buff? I'm going through all these little chambers.
Don't like the look of that big bother over there.
And that thing was tanky. Oh, about time.
Those things.
So that heartbreak strike. Your lightning effects makes foes jolted. Yeah, that actually is pretty good.
Thunder and lightning.
Because we already have a lightning effect, which is our special. Or our cast. So that'll do. Return. Ah!
This can get me out of here. Need to keep looking down those passageways.
Okay. Interesting.
No.
In fact, what I'm gonna do, instead of using
At the moment, thanks.
my big ability on those, I'm gonna use my cast instead. because it doesn't do damage to me. Besides, it bounces between foes. Yeah, that definitely works a lot better. Also, I can sell something here if I want.
Tasty, sort of.
I'm a bit of a hoarder, I will admit. I don't really want to
Safe
sell
for
anything.
storage. Disgusting. Cerberus will love it.
Lovely.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Alright. We're going to get a random assortment, I think.
Tide.
Because I think that will help us. We can restore health from that. I was kind of hoping for more gold, really.
Time to deliver the goods.
So I can afford what was there. So I can deliver the goods, so I can continue going. I'm going to continue going from now.
Let's see.
No.
Not bad.
That was a little bit awkward.
Look what I found. That's better. What is this stuff?
Don't really need that, but whatever.
Maybe I should check the other passageways before I leave.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. What does Ares have?
I knew that foul boatman would come through, and you would find amongst his wares this gift.
Your attack, special, and cost do more damage, bonus damage. 8%. Can't do that. We inflict doom if you take damage. That's pretty good. Alright.
Who else?
That weren't too bad. I will admit, I do hate those stone snake things. No, I doubt we're going to get enough to buy anything more from Carol's shop outside, so I'm just going to go for
that. Satyrs.
That poison is actually quite deadly. damage for the special.
I'll earn your favor yet. Down the chute.
I've got one more passage to explore.
Phew.
Do not like that poison.
It's quiet.
Oh my god, damn this health. Right, we're out chambers, so we have enough to buy
Should help keep me going.
health. Not health, but max health, I guess. Extra max health.
All right, boy, I got your favorite treat. But you have to promise to let me pass if I hand it over, okay?
Terrifying Cerberus accepts the fetid sack and scans the darkened hall for where best to consume the stomach-turning contents.
I owe you one, boy.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Ah, no, he's gone. He's gone somewhere. Go out. Yeah, I somehow doubt this.
Wow.
I knew it was gonna be him.
Oh, of course.
I never grew accustomed to the air up here. It gusts senselessly whichever way it pleases. I suppose you must prefer it to the stillness of the air below.
You know, you're right. The air up here seems pretty good so far. But I will reserve judgment till I've had my fill. I have to say, though, Father, the Helm of Darkness suits you. I'm touched you dusted off on my account.
It should not have had to come to this. For all your antics with me yet around the house, I always kept my temper, have I not? Unlike you.
Well, let's see. You've berated me repeatedly and often. You've lied to me, mustered your wretched forces to kill me over and over, but sure, I'll grant you that you've always kept most of your anger bottled up. All that's about to change, then?
We're gods, boy. Killing one another is our lot. Although I always thought I was above it. I told you that you cannot leave this place. It seems I must enforce my rules myself. I'm sending you home. Now.
Alright, we're gonna die. Let's see how far we get.
No, you're going home, not me.
Oh, do we have to take our shirts off? We're having a manly fight. Do we have to show our manliness by taking our shirts off in combat?
Pathetic. I suppose that you must hate the very sight of me. You'll understand then why I wear the Helm of Darkness.
I do not like those things, so I'm going to assume I'll have to dispose of them as soon as possible. That reach, man.
Now.
Be gone.
You dare lash out against me like this, boy?
What do you think, Father?
I think that you are an ignoble brat.
regenerating. Damn, he's recovered.
Couldn't do it.
I told you, boy, that there is no escape.
Couldn't do it. I had enough damage, but I just didn't have enough health. So close, man. So close. I'm kind of devastated because I have to go through all that again.
I'm up.
Well, we'll get it on the second try, though. I guarantee you we'll get it on the second attempt, because it's going to take us a lot of attempts to get back up to that point again.
Hey, you're back. Wait, what happened? My list says you got killed by a redacted? What's that even mean? I've never seen anything like this.
Don't want to talk about it.
Be strong. I saw your father storm out of the house in his regalia, so he must have confronted you himself at last. I see that must have not gone well. You were so close.
Yeah, I was.
Well, at least I know who will be waiting for me the next time I climb all the way to the Temple of Styx and manage my way out.
Don't lose heart, lad. I did not train your father, only you. He is a god, but he is just a god. If you'll forgive me a bit of treason there.
Oh, of course. He's just a god, you know, creator and taker of life. The ability to completely reform his own dimension, and yeah, he's just a god.
Just a god.
I know. Oh, he's not here.
The fear-inducing hellhound eyes the underworld prince uneasily. Its 6 ferocious eyes, each glistening within the dim light of the house.
Hey, good to see you back here, boy. I'm glad you're back on guard duty. Even if it means having to find a way past you. You know you're just doing your job. Father's still up there.
Is he?
Greetings.
He's going to be waiting up there for a while. Alright. Scoop creatures from the underworld rivers.
I positively cannot wait to see what sorts of foul creatures I'll dredge up with this.
20% more. You know what? We're going to work our way done with
Ought
this.
to make the underworld a better place, I think.
But now that I know the upgrades that are right at the back, like all the way up at the Temple of Styx, that costs so much if I'm going to prioritize gold. Or Charon's. I'm just going to call it gold. It's gold, alright?
Say, Orpheus, you wouldn't happen to know the nymph Eurydice, would you? Tall, woodsy type. I get the impression maybe you know each other.
What? Why, yes. I know Eurydice. Or, I once knew her, I should say. Why ever would you ask me such a thing, my friend?
I saw her, mate, in Asphodel. She's doing fine up there, all on her own. The two of you used to know each other then?
We more than knew each other, Zagreus. We were husband and wife. She was my muse. To think that we are doomed to be apart during our afterlives. Oh well.
Ah, well. Don't you have a message I could bring to her if we should meet again, something like that?
I do not wish to trouble her again, my friend. Speak not to her of me, all right? I have my memory of her. It is enough.
You can't be serious.
Apparently he is.
Nix, do you know anything about a softly spoken gentle being under the guise of chaos? They approached me recently and offered
That was
me
my
a
phone.
boon of sorts.
Primordial chaos. Indeed, I know them well. They must have taken interest in your quest. I would advise that you beware their offerings, though know that chaos, while a trickster, is not a deceiver.
I understand, I think.
Hmm.
What are your sisters up to these days, Meg? I've not seen them around.
We're stretched a little thin, as you can see. Some kind of war up there meant lots of business here. I'm left to hold the line and deal with you.
Yeah, for now at least.
What's on the old exchange?
No point, really.
I hope you're having a nice stay. Even you don't want to live here anymore, Your Highness.
And there she goes again.
Yep. I have a feeling she's gonna have like a really interesting backstory. She's just such a not crazy, not creepy, but interesting character. More life. It requires so many keys, man. So many keys.
All set.
Alright, well. I think I'm going to end the stream there. We got right up to the very end and I'm really happy with that. I'm really, really happy with that. I guarantee you though, I don't know how many streams it's going to take for us to get past the ending and beat the game. But once we get there again, we will beat it. If not the second try, the third try for sure. Because we're going to be upgrading so much on our way there. It's crazy. Alright, well, I'm not going to raid anyone. I'm just going to end the stream there. So, yeah. Thank you for joining, everyone. Thank you very much for being here. Yeah, next stream will probably be just tomorrow. I don't know when. As always, it's a bit random. I give up trying to go for a schedule. I just can't keep to it. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. So take care.